yes or no? Even to you, 1960, what on your channel? Or that motor I come over they use. It was like we go over the 7 tire, no, where tire,
okay. Or brought the same motor. And we're making Pokuna.
Okay, since you're not brought the same motor, I'm going to put up any time. Is a good question. Is he going to upload the same motor? Yes. Since you're not brought the same motor out of 1960, in your channel, come over they use now. As you go, you made a point here by saying that now, no, to our ancestors who will notice what we see apple, Kaika see apple today. Yes. Because you notice here, then happy manu, Kaisi can happy manu today. Or if many our ancestors who may, or more on care, I want to upgrade go. When I do my Ndi Igbo in an eba, who should you hold responsible? I am our ancestors. Yes, now.
Thank you. Reason matter that we are not going to hold ourselves responsible is because now everything the ancestors made with them, they made it from nature for their own use at that time. Now, what is in they invented the motor. They manufactured the motor. They manufactured the motor. From that same motor,
from nature, from the southeastern. Okay, ancestors are for their own use. For their own use.
The first motor,
I don't know about that one. All I know is that bicycle no change was all the first bicycle
picture of the first motor in Dutch.
Okay, let's put Moses.
How do you like to Now, what has been done? The same fabrication. The only difference is that that motor is the it's more like a machine, but to this technology had to put down and if you go the port, 18 million. It's a port, 18 million. The lady will develop, give it the port, develop, give it the port. Develop, give it the port.
Somebody wanted the idea that in a Imo port, you can retain your soup for days or whatever. You know that in our ancestors for 200 years, I think quite report that things. For example,
they return the soup for how many days?
My grandmother, it was a pretty but a ban. It so if you swear, like okay, yes, sir. I don't know.
Network bubble. And my wagging a by fell can do, a by video fell, but no fools can know before network.
My brother, you channel open about question and answer. What you cannot do web.
Lack of continuity, because one of it. Then the second one, that we no longer believe in ourselves that we can produce anything or do anything as Igbo people. That's the second one. And the third one, the only place I still see collective effort. I don't know give my religion. Because and may follow you for a very long time. And I won't need work allow other person to air his view. Then
program for the first time. I'm not about on my program. When I come to your show, I will follow the rules on the page. When you come to my own, follow the rules on my page. I do
follow your rules now.
Your page now, and then a page you will with some muchelu. The machine or page you can be on there. So only even on my page, you follow what the rule. This is a walk, not name and I'm a walk as in what did we feel now?
So the only place I'm not trying to talk against the region here. But the only place here demand Igbo collective effort. Igbo bigger. Ndi Igbo na-eme ọfụma. Onye kpatara na inechi anya azụ ihe kpatara ndị nna nna ebe were the much relaxed and successful in everything they do. Maka na that Igbo bigger dị n'ime. Ọ bụrụ na ito ndị ihe ji nwoke eme mgbe ahụ ndị ọgbọ gị yara olu gị ụlọ. Abịakọta ọnụ n'ọrụ gị ụlọ. Ha rụcharị gị ụlọ ahụ mgbe so bụrụ ụtọ n'ole nke ọzọ anyị ejekwara ọrụ ya mana sọsọ ebe ihe a na-eme be anyị tata bụ sọsọ ịrụ ihe dịka ụlọ ụka a sị na anyị rụọ ụlọ ụka efu ndị be anyị ga-etikịtakwa ego rụọ ụlọ ụka rụọ ya to the highest mana anyị anaghị uzu ndị asị collective effort rụọ ihe dịka company in a particular village ọ na-arụ ọrụ otu anyị si n'ụlọ ụka ọ na-afọnshọn. Ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo ga-eji ụdị obi eji ya rụọ ụlọ ụka very mighty ọkwụrụ therapist mee everything rụọ ụlọ akwụkwọ dị na ya ọ na ọkwụrụ standard. Ọ bụrụ na anyị ga-eji that collective effort wee rụọ a company in Igbo Land with that collective effort nwere that mindset ịma na ndị ihe anyị ebido na ịma na anyị achọghị ide mana from ihe na anyị achọghị ide ka ndị Igbo anyị achọghị ime.
My brother Cherry ka m gwa gị okwu na ịbatara oge mbụ ala awụọ ikwugidoro okwu oge njere ikwu okwu ka ịbatakwa ọzọ kịta ikwu okwu ikwuchazie eme ekwu okwu ọwụrụ problem. Cherry ka m jụọ ofu ajụjụ ka ọha ajụjụ Cherry ka m saa gị a lot of things ikwuo n'ala ma ndị ikwuru mbụ ma ndị ikwuru kịta. The only problem in Weluwo church, you don't have any other problem. I am telling you the honest truth now. Only you want to church in no Malona, you have any problem with church. Reason one, you are an Igbo man. Clear to see, to make an Igbo man. He went to build so many manufacturing factories in Nigeria. He still build a church. You can still do the same. Louis Kata built so many manufacturing companies in Nigeria. He still built a church. You can still do that. Chikasin village. Chikasin village. There were so many more than 15 different factories in our 15 different things. He built 2 churches, one for the Anglican, one for the Pentecostal. He is an Igbo man just like you. He can go. Build a notice manufacturing factory. He is a he can go. He is an Igbo man just like you. Why must you wait for me and you to come together and contribute money and build a factory? When you can build a factory, employ people, make money, and impact the society. The only problem is when you Namu my own money which open papa, which doesn't disturb me from business in there. But I'm going to you with problem with it. The one problem with my money, that was a Nigeria. Now, you will your own deal and your own pocket. It's show you the yellow factory. It's show you the yellow wow. It's show you the yellow shop. It's show you the yellow anything. Money will problem with how I spend my own money. That is the only problem. Now, the world we live in now is a global village. There is no country today that can survive with what they have. People have started migrating. People have started mixing tribes. In fact, I am giving you now a prophecy. In the next 30 years, in the next 30 years, there may not be anything like tribe again. The next 30 years, the next 30 years.
The same thing goes with our ancestors. There was a time when Igbo do now.
The next 30 years, so we live in a global village where people borrow technology from each other. Now, what we are doing in Nnewi today is that now technology and science are we all have to develop on it. Now, EJ Vendosha, Emutago, Negos Wedo, Omoninde na harvest cassava keta, name cassava processing. When they buy into pig farm, when they buy into poultry. If any name of the name had poultry and pig farming now. Who's modern technology or borrowed technology? Gahaj is implement here na buy. Nda America when they alu plane, boy in follow China we boy, American we boy, so many countries we boy. When no for that another boy, a back ancha, Nigeria. When go today. Obodo de etu aloria obodo ndị ọzọ niile na-eje ebe a jegorie ma ndọcha etu a kosi wee tuzi ndọcha nwere ife ha na-achọla abịa n'Afrịka ebe a anyị nwa nwere ife anyị na-ejebe ndọcha eje achọla abịa now simenti nwere mgbe a na-import simenti import today anyị na-arụsi simenti be anyị na-ele simenti be anyị even far back anyị na-eprocess mmanụ anyị be anyị nọ na corruption bata be anyị ewee mebie ya wee jizi ebe ndọcha process, not that we cannot build our own refinery. Now, it's just a half for as an avenue, how you lift money. So, another thing I'm really many beyond. Look, let me tell you one thing before I stop. Ofu development agenda, Kuwanine develop Keta. Okay, Peter Bina Shanambra State, the millennial development goal. Millennial development goal, every developmental plan not on a way to one when they develop. They will tell Nigeria, Keta, Abaikwana, Kerunga Keta. The same thing now, one is develop. You can, if anything they shall apply here, you will fail because it cannot meet global economy. It cannot meet global development agenda.
We have said a lot.
So now, my brother, lastly, if we go say, Ndi Igbo, and Ndi Igbo, development together, your ancestors, they will be proud of you because that what we have been able to achieve and do today, they did not do that. They could not manage to go that far. They are happy that today. A typical example is that when we our father, because of
that's why you don't know Africa.
Education, so now, a lot of our parents, we have done, we have achieved what they couldn't achieve. Even though some of them have been strong, and that is very strong. Okay, Kasi na n'ọdụgo si outdated. But ọ ya adụgodo very na brain ihe wee na-agago n'ife amamihe na-eme n'ihu. That is what we are talking about. Internet today. Every single thing is internet. I know in a compound today. One and na Nigeria ka ya. You must not say because o nwere ife ndị Igbo steeti na-abịa ewu na o nwere ife bụ na ndị Igbo steeti na-abịa o nwere orange akwa obodo ebe si wee wote. So obodo ọ na nwere ife ha ji wee dị ebube. Now anyị na-eproduce ife niile ahụ oge igwe PCS nwa ha lụrụ furniture oge customers bụ ike ha lụrụ furniture mgbe ha na-apụ a lot of things from be ndị ọcha bịazie ebe a
na ezugo abịara chọọchị ihe enye anyị nwa chance ka anyị kwuo okwu anyị abịara chọọchị ịba bụ otu ndị chọọchị si eli mmadụ n'egwu o nwego so many things ikwu rịrị rọngụ anyị ka nkwa anya
ị na-abata program
ọnụ anyị abịa chọọchị
onye gbasara ị na-abata program
ọ bụ imegoro mọra wa bifo ekwu okwu
so hapụ m na-ekwu okwu na-atọ ụtọ etu chọọ ka ike ọtụọ ya. So now oge ahụ igwe PCS nwa ha ọ bụrụ etu a every corner of the road taa ụmụazị buy brain ịchọ skeleton ya arụ ọrụ skeleton shia debe ihe onye furu ya Chinese child wee bute. Our people are productive. We cannot be more productive than ya nọkọta kịta ruo oche na-efe n'elu ya nọkọta kịta rụzie moto ya awụ ọpụta na hold on ya mụzụ wee gaa. You have to now start developing on what we have here in balance and POP. Interior depression and what are the one day tata engineer by from a looking to chair roll in now just into the about the touch almost buying a replicate woman to now one and Igbo attack or roll on it. Before we leave about now Russia 86 now all of my castle don't unable to pay. I'll tell you that my foundation finishes no mass buy. So the report don't know some even now other process thereby now whereby we'll see now cycle there. Well, I'll look what that is. Kill I know that thing. Oh no, cholo. Can we get you want to come?
Can we jump open new?
That new.
Oh, go ahead.
Network I call together. Let's give a man over now. And we want to agree, and the which in agree. If you need I go back now, you put the Ezioku some Abrazioku, you know, but on your brand story to tell. Once I know Niruakon and discussion, I went keep Ezioku will accept. But him going argument here one year. Now, he can accept to you, and the other ones can accept. Now, our ancestors tried their best during their time, and now I will fail to go. Cambiano. Now, he will fail to go. Even in I will importation, including eBay to cement. eBay to cement will import gob or manufacturing in India. Rap one equation, need a quick, and under Madamalo and Kebezioku. If I the Hubo, Cambiano, Eminent interrupt, and if I the Hubo, even in I Pukita, if I the Hubo, it's in a Chicas Bonyan Wanyalo factory and Newi, Luan Woka, Luan Kema, Ezugo. But can Ndi Igbo niile no here? Ke one thing I produce, none Ndi Igbo niile ne use.
If I produce use.
I think one single thing, and alone and Newi, even in Abu, even for Ndi Igbo niile, and if I the boy even Igbo, would even Newi. Only one single thing.
Every single thing I alone and Newi.
Oh no, Fuabano.
petrochemical industry and lubrication
plant. Petrochemical no Igbo. Kedu ibe petrochemical? Mmadụ ọ na chemical na Igbo ezu ugo. Petrochemical. Moto abụrụ ibe ndị Igbo na-eproduce. Asị gị ibe niile anyị gụrụ onye nwalu 15 factories na Nnewi lụọ nke a na Nnewi lụọ n'ụka ezu ugo gba ndị Igbo niile n'ohie. Kedu a single thing a na-eproduce na Nnewi bụ ibe ndị Igbo niile na-eyuzu onofunu at least oge ngwa ka ngwa ibe ya ka ihe esi wee ghọta ya ka ngwa ya otu ihe esi ghọta ya our ancestors produce ogiri anyị ite niile na-eri ogiri so gwa anyị ibe a na-alụ na Nnewi because iji Nnewi amala ya to so much every damn thing a na-alụ na Nnewi with importation.
Okay. Ike God na Tommy na noodles na Nnewi.
Noodles whatever ibe dị na importation. A na-import ya import. Ibe ba nwe factory ebe ba na-eme packaging. Ngwa mi be jalu noodles. Gwa mi be jalu noodles na Igbo. Kedu ibe weta na Igbo e jalu noodles?
Waja. Ife do na enu first aluminium. Factory baya ka na alụ.
Kedu ebe si weta chemical e ji alụ ya?
Kedu ebe na jube si weta chemical?
Onye ka ihe agba na ya wee ma na produce dị na Igbo. O ide tụọ chemical na ọrụ na be anyị na-eme concatenation. Isi na alụ ibe.
Aluminium ọdara Nnewi.
Factory aluminium dị na Nnewi but chemical with importation ka ọ bụ.
Factory ana m asị aluminium that component eji ala aluminium ọdara Nnewi.
Ọ dị na Nnewi na ọ dị ya machine parts a na-eri ya na Nnewi. So many companies dị na Nnewi na mmadụ ọ dị na Nnewi.
Like etu a lot of things I eji alụ ma ụmụ copper wire ma ụmụ Chineke bless
ngwa ezugo ka m bịa.
Chineke bless Zambia with copper. A lot of obodo Zambia na other countries were copper. Chineke woluta aluminium, different aluminium as a component. Aluminium
ngwa gee ntị na ibe anyị nwa na-ekwu gị nwa na akọtọ anyị nwa chọọ ka ị correct ya ibe niile anyị na-ekwu bụ si eziokwu but ibe na ala
even Chinese import some materials from Nigeria. Even that you do
ntị Chinese also even chọọ ịjụ kịta Chinese na import na even chọọ ka ịgwa anyị ezugo isi na nwere ibe our ancestors menwu we are trying to prove you na our ancestors may every damn thing during their own time rụọ ụlọ ebe fabi dictate ya alcohol from tree na-ete mmanya na-aṅụ mmanya then ihe akpagwa kịta a na-alụ alụmobitas n'ala Igbo ihe akpagwa kịta na ndị mmadụ alụchugo alụmobitas na kọfị na alụmobitas juru n'ala Igbo ka m bịa ka mmadụ kwuo okwunu ọ bụrụ mmadụ na-ekwu okwu ị na-agba ụja onye ebe na agaghị tụrụ anyị correct mgbe ị na-ekwu okwu listen ezugo we are not kids you are distracting people ịma na nji okwu very well ọ bụ na ị na-ekwu okwu na nna-eme ibe anyị na-eme kịta o nwere na-eme ya akwa nkịtị anyị na-atọ ma onye si na mmadụ go họmpụrụ ịbụrụ onye otu ekwuwe okwu ebe anyị ejide ya n'ụwa ọgụ ka m kwuo okwu ụmụ onye otu isi na mmadụ go họmpụrụ maka na mkpọchi nkịtị mgbarapụnụ nga mkwuo okwu na so now ibe anyị na-ekwu bụ our ancestors anyị nwe na-edefend anyị na-ekwu maka fa na onwe efefa menwu gị nwe na-ekwetara na onwe efefa menwu for example ibe eji eme ogiri anyị na-eri today bụ n'ala Igbo ka edictate ya na-alụ ya n'ala Igbo this is the sentiment chọrọ ka ịgwa anyị ma na-alụ na Nnewi ma na-alụ ya n'ala Igbo don't use moto a na-alụsị ya na US ma na Japan bunata na Nnewi kọpụrụ a si anyị na-alụ moto na Nnewi no gwa anyị ife weta n'ala Igbo because na like that person said a lot of materials a na-eweta ya from ala Igbo na-eweje obodo oyibo for example anyị nwee code kedu ibe ndị Igbo ji code eme taa
Gwa Igbo ji coal emepụta.
Gwana anyị na onye bụ ife ya gwa anyị. Ọ bụrụ igwe anyị maka cement ibe ego competition.
Coal niile eji wee na
eji alụ ebe.
Eji wee na ife niile eji
eji alụ gịnị ka ọ na-abịa ka ndị Igbo nụ. Abịa. Ị na-eje apịka ọgụ ya ka anyị na-egbu time pịa gọgụlụ ma ịma gọgụlụ dị 26 years amụma dị 220 something years mma pịa ya ma ịma gọgụlụ ya ka anyị nye time ka ọgọgụlụ si ya ka anyị mara ibe ọgọgụlụ taa ka anyị mara ibe ndị Igbo ji koolu eme ibe ndị Igbo maka na koolu dị be anyị ka anyị mara ibe anyị nwa ndị Igbo ji eme.
Coal also has a myriad of other uses in cement production. Then carbon fibers and foams, medicines, stars, synthetic petroleum-based fuels, and the home and commercial heating. Now, why you know one reason to acquire the cement. The one reason mepụta a na-afụ anya azụ na-akpọwa ihe jiri ka ihe eji wee asụpesi
cement niile anyị na-eyuzu importation
waja ihe ego
one ibe eto cement ya listing ibe eto cement ya anyị na-aga na-eji eme ọnụ a na-atụ ya atụ outside adịrị alụ ya na Nigeria. Dangote cement ibe a na-eme bụ a na-eme packaging fabute dust from obodo oyibo fa package na Nigeria all those things ine ego ngwa chelo ezugbe chelo agbaza speed. Listen, ọ bụrụ ibe eto na alụ cement na Nnewi ka ebe kpata Obasanjo ji wee narị ya license ya importation license ya see ship of load ya ship of cement ya onye na-egbu ihe expo egbu isi na ya expo ezugo ngwa bye bye continue on ihe egburu eziokwu ama na ihe ekpelatara eziokwu ha maka pịagbuo ya pịagbuo ọ ya bụ onye anyị na-agara asị na netwọk emebi ya agbakwara ọzọ obodo eji eme ọbụla
ọsọ ka ya ya ti 50,000 ahụ ka ọ bụrụ na import cement ba ya kịta
ngwa achọrọ m iti 100,000 mana bifo m na-editi the tem etugo ka m bịa bifo m editi 100,000 ma gwa ndị Igbo niile nọ hie kedu ife Obasanjo ji wee sizie laịsensị Ibeeto mgbe a chọrọ ka e promote Dangote cement sizie ship of load cement ya dị na wharf.
Amama ajụjụ na the only thing chọrọ ikwu igbo
ife anyị na-eti 100,000 ma 50,000 gwa ndị Igbo niile nọ hie kedu ife Obasanjo ji sizie laịsensị Ibeeto cement agwetudebe Ibeeto cement for many years before abịa promote Dangote cement Dangote
cement is produced in Nigeria. The raw material is sourced locally in Nigeria at cost, zero cost. Waja. My brother, cement plant Dangote na cement plant Ibeeto. Even in the Dangote even in Zambia, and they water product locally here.
They are importing all the chemicals, please.
Every single boat in Nigeria cement in Nigeria today important.
Where the cement is Galazon Macanadora Galalon? What happened?
Cement. Can add to cement. And I'm all you very expensive. More than time to take. Yeah, but our ancestors on Badike. Our brother Batantas go away. Okay.
My brother is good.
Yes, we will.
Okay. Because how are you going to ask our ancestors? Can you listen why Meru? I had an idea than I buy. Man, I am a buy Ndi Igbo, no Ndi Igbo. Can you listen why like Ndi Igbo? The thing I did, or I go to my
Hello, Bodino.
I don't know, I'm allowed the king or what
Hello, Bodino.
I'm Cyprus.
Can you be no Cyprus?
What can now?
I have an Igbo. Jenna Cyprus. So I am going to say anywhere, and I don't get even the man anywhere. Can you better I don't Cyprus know all can now. I got to be anywhere. Anywhere with them men with us and life. That's why it's the Cyprus. I didn't know you were. Even as you were an Igbo, you cannot Magana, all you want to go. If you tell this, argument in a argument about you will begin attack. I'm alone and 5 days. When came at oh, over the year, over the young place. Enjoy it all me off. If it's one can go out, you can go I am not yes, one more annual one buy. Okay, Ofuko, why not? Name is buy 24 hours. Export wire to my brother take am go with you my timber as oga
can I say something? Let us just iron this out. You are listening, all the demand too much. Simple question now, you be this is not about religion at all. Wait now, but wait. Our ancestors started something in their only two way. And yes. Wait now, let's say they failed. You know, the way the temple are supposed to operate, they failed. Ever since they departed, can you table on that? Kept the continuity I be done. You know, but just 2% of people that is the okay, wait. Even in the olden days, I watch a mob house. Una Akani, you know, they started it to have shelter. They know that they have that need. I think one man and a max love or something like that. And about 5 penny of bedoffness, like the need of woman, security, this and that, you know. So now they know that we need food. we need water, we need clothes, we need all those things. They did it in their own time. Say, okay, how can we do farming? They started producing hoes from raw materials. Even this candle I ain't go down Kendocha. I will hear and a Jimbana eme, all this kind of a thing. They made a blue candle. We use it. My mommy, I mean my grandmommy used to use that. It's similar to candle I ain't using Kendocha. So they did all those things. They stopped there and they left. Likewise, the ancestors of Japanese people, about the way Japan today called 50, 100 years ago. So now ancestors are China. Start from Abraham Abidon. Or Pagiti go to Otaka, you go to of 2010, I mean 2002, year 2020, 2010, 15 happy. All model on a change. Those people initiated that Toyota, Mercedes, Nissan, they have gone down long time ago and now modernized here. Pick up. Our own after our ancestors we abandon everything. I'm not blaming Christianity or Omenala or whatever. Our own failure. Of later can people be dotated nola. Okay, like when we are in school or pure water and a label with a nylon, that polythene bag, you know that one I think 10 cope or something like, you know that kind of nylon. Before if you my name maybe though modernize there into pure water. Or now that changes, you know. So ever since our ancestors still left in this whole age Akubo, how can you me tractor? Water.
Very, very, very correct. Yes.
They would have done it in the way or Maggie. They would have done it in a better way. Not China be a goal package.
Somebody put that or say near Chorita pizza. Near Chorita pizza. Pizza for one of my guy here called he's can even have to make this pizza. Not a local food, them, but they're now modernize here to a intercontinental food. So as you go, my brother, have wedding our ancestors made first. I don't want to go in person. Me go to no this show. I want to their own path. I go. So one more they follow you. More like brother. Before. But now, if you know your voice, like you know, with that, like open chakashaya. Understand. Like now, somebody now, we have no idea in you.
My brother, they got now support to men and a pussy. When we were also put him on our shout. Kiano. Oh, will only now support Oka. He had the light of Africa, the more put on a Facebook or now vibrate Kumuno, hit ya name, Ijeba, and I say, ride on, son of Chukwuki Kabiama. All because of no we feel like it. Can it be a Jew like my tone, even Nchito now? Will we feel like you? Oh, look at that, advocate for men. Also, put a monarch to watch television needed to happen. Yeah, like, yes, none like Coleto. My brother, who name Snoku can then live in a stone age? Who not just produce to buy. We are producing a lot. We are producing enough. We are industrializing Nabaya.
We are not.
Thirdly, you are the last person. You are the last person when you kiss him. Why Anya to one an Igbo? Can if you have an Igbo? What will one have been dosha? Every man will a lot on an Igbo to capable of it's sustainable. Can if you have an Igbo? One have been dosha and don't when you can it's citizenship. Oboda heno, wine, Oboda heno, Emolwa, Noboda heno. Can if just or not abandon on Africa here? Now I have an Igbo. What will who the business do you have? Who the business do you have? Oh no, Now, your ancestors so happen ani Igbo gbapelu etu isi we happen ani Igbo gbana Ukraine ka ebe kenu. For you to go there, it means no mwelu a lot of things say man iye nweta na ani Igbo man iye nweta ebe a nya ka iji chori jebe ebe a. So the same way, thank God we know na go the concept of migration now. Una go the concept of migration now. By migration, it means that na people na actually ife adoro paper. That is the concept of migration. Now, another thing on because of the global village I believe today, you can no longer count on what you can do with whatever you do. We all depend on different people. We bring different people together. We assemble it together. We achieve results. That is it.
You are right, that's why you a partner, you were alliance. This country and this country, they went to trade. They went
in Africa. Na Newi. Kutis cable na source product ni no jalu kutis cable locally on a source. Kutis cable na Newi. Locally can source materials ni jalu kutis cable. It is #1 cable in Africa. So, oya wulu mu ife alo na mwa wonye Nnewi mu ife na-eme na Nnewi. Ama m ife na-eme na Nnewi. Epota solo na-ekwu ife a onu na-ekwu. Onye na-asị m, do we have palm wine processing machine? Go na ezi Igbo. Mmadụ one n'ime ụnụ ka na-apụta taa jegoro palm wine na-aṅụ. Aha m aṅụ palm wine. Even made you interested na palm wine processing machine. Jebe ndọcha, were sample of palm wine jebe ndọcha. Ndọcha ya enye palm wine processing machine. Ndọcha ya alụlụ ya. Ndọcha onweghị ịchọlụ n'ụwa kịta. Iwolu ha that idea jebe ndọcha. Gwe ndọcha enye an idea ihe ji welu. Ọ na-enwe machine na-eti clay, process ya clay. Wine na enwe palm wine processing machine. Ka happens dey ejiko na-ewute m n'ụdị unu bi na western countries pụta unu esoro ndị mmadụ na-aka ife ọrụ na-akọ. Ọ na-eme m ifelo na teba abịa lụwa na UNTH ma ọ bịa lụwa na teaching hospital Nnewi ije na Germany.
Ofe okwu ka anyị na-ekwu. The principle na anyị failed. Our ancestors did their best. Almost any nine enjoy today, but how we initiate it? What do you all time making?
Go na ka anyị na-eme enjoy it all ha initiate. Go na.
Okay. Anyway, ama m na akụ ugbo. Is it not the same hole? The same ọgụ na mma eji akụ ugbo ka ị ka na-use. Abịa na nri, o nwere ndị ọdị discover vegetable or bitter leaf or green, or another one he chopped and anything na ihe bụ vegetable anyị nwere ike iribe. Or so many things in there, only 2 ways. That pot, it denied the idea of this old pot. Old pot,
or ancestors no discover and can no or ancestors
divine gift from God. God designed this pot to function like that.
Or ancestors also discover and can or ancestors they discover and can. How will you take your ancestors to be ewi okukonasu? Let it be so. Akwi today or ancestors who worked there can be done.
They started somewhere. Yes, Ugo. Akwi mana in 300 years to come. I want to know why you say somebody July Jeba or for the Nama. Osi, please can we define the word ancestor? I've changed the topic here. It seems like, I mean, about
educate. Nyawulu mi falo. Nyawulu an abomination. That na umumu yetonite in a generation where you get or will see ikuku kamadu ye japu. Umumana account on what I did. It is the prayer of every father that your children will be far more better than you do and forget about whatever.
That's why you lay foundation. For example, this man God is good, or business here, or continue. Now our ancestors are laid the foundation. I want to fail is they continue, but when desire your name about productivity, but we failed. Depends on, will I say, Western world for survival. It's our own mistakes, not them. They did their best.
You are yeah, Germany modernize to another system of
Wait.
Can cheap
They something like that. Okay, almost something
every single thing I use today almost is being powered by electricity. It's either you generate it by solar or you generate it in any way.
To understand the simple pattern they make. You can spend some of their old museum or whatever. You see how they live their life 200 years ago, 300. Those things are still there.
Educate. Can cheap something? Oh,
okay.
Nah, and man, no, I had everything. No, thank you for having me. I was listening to hear any discourse and what Waja was asking you about Newe and production. I was so disappointed na Waja with little information about the production in Newe. Nigeria were billions of deposits of mineral resources na buying. Majority of the things I produce is from our soil, and all in Nigeria we country na manage their resources well. I question may export raw materials to other nations all over the world because we have mineral resources, we have other raw materials, mineral resources we can convert to raw materials and use. Like what so many things on Ajo about cement. Cement, can you hear cement? Cement or limestone, cement.
Limestone.
Do you know how? Do you know how many states in Nigeria that have limestone? Ordina Bakeleke, ordina Enugu, ordina Kogi, ordina Benue, ordina Sokoto, ordina Makodio is everywhere.
That cement,
even iron ore, all those things were high concentration in Nigeria.
The entire production from A to Z on Nigeria coast.
Of course. Anaru A to Z, the cement in Nigeria. We are not importing anything. We have the raw materials here. Why are we importing? Unless onye choose import to choose it. All no government property ojiri and wete ego, ego kame. But why are you going to import when you have the things in your soil? It's beneath the earth. Oh no here. So majority of the things, even my plastics, with my hangers, my other plastic toys, raw materials here are from here. Okay, plastic, plastic, all crude oil, coal, salt, and some other things, mix up. The whole things are here.
I'll go back. Actually, I'm going to factory, company, factory. I mean, raw.
Of course, Ajokuta steel, all basically steel and the raws and use. But we have the whole thing. Nigeria is blessed. And what do you have at church? Oh, just management. The problem is management. We have everything beneath our soil. Here we giant. Europe, Europe, America, and China, they come to Africa to source raw materials. This is where they come. So I am with everything. I'm disappointed when people like Waja is misleading the public, telling them that that I may import. How?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
I think you're based in Canada.
Yeah.
Even the history of Canada about 100 years ago or 50 years ago, that city or the same kind of building, the same development, everything are the same. Now try now patch some things, new things innovate, is it not the same thing? In Canada, their ancestors I want to Canada. Yeah?
Canada is progressing, yes. Every Western world they are progressing.
The ancestors started from somewhere, and ended up maybe just in normal. Because at least about many years ago, now the other younger generation starts from where their ancestors stopped. Now, that is exactly the point I make. The ancestors are up to the standard or not today. They initiated it, started from somewhere, and the other people continued. You know, the same way 200 years to come, Canada will be another thing. Likewise, our own, our ancestors. I'll go back and Canada, you know, every week in our ancestors discover.
Yeah.
Only man cannot live by bread alone. We are talking about
Very important.
we are talking about technology. Whether my invent, whether they on whether they invent, you must eat somebody's food. Come here, another people who invent.
Yeah, you have one minute.
Food, I don't see food as an invention. Invent.
Or before in my bank, it a try isucha mbalazi your field, isucha something. Or we a hoe or knife, abi knife hoe. Or we a chair none. Or now called before Dutch introduces this machine age are cut grass. Kebe our own. It just kubo na bell na village kitan in na kei or tractor ki anya si Canada nata. Ko ho ki jog ki kubo.
Kwanye the examples what we produce as Igbo people. Okwanye na cement, okwanye na moto, okwanye na produce plastics. We are building a lot of things on our own at least. Moto na Nnewi.
I do want foundation no log.
Always your go. Akoba today cannot sustain even a family of four.
You are right.
Single family today they depending. Naji ejoku weje kora mbobo. Chidi they feed Ndi Igbo, they feed mmadụ niile wu nke eji mechanized farming wee mechanized machine.
Ancestors are limited na their own capacity na enweghị ilu machine here produce here serve many people. So why can't we continue from Abraham pushing we produce that kind of machine? Now China used to be the same material or guy using 200 years ago, but today Halusia machine tractor that is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Guru dere ebe ọ sị that na eji Jimson ka a na-akpọ ya not Jimson arụ cement, limestone and Jimson. Yes, Jimson a na-enweta ya ọ dị na Enugu, dị na Kogi, dị na Niger State and Abuja. Is in 3 places of 3 or 4 states. Jimson. Yeah, so ọ nọ na that Jimson ọ na-ekwu nọ na 4 states. Ọ nọ na Enugu be anyị, ọ nọ na Kogi, Niger State and Abuja, part of Abuja. You can get Jimson from there. Okwo Iguana, if you dig the earth, you find all these things. Our extraction. So enwere ihe nọ na I nwere have everything.
Agubaka. I'm how old are you? But 50 years ago, Madonna job all this time the job will be running away. Is it not true?
Yes.
Yes. None.
Yes.
How many of our ancestors Baga China, Baga Germany or whatever? Why are we running away from our place?
Because the world is advancing.
How many Canadian people on the Nigerian embassy in Canada now? Since the world advancing, now Nigeria.
Again, our government is part of the whole situation, economic crisis, which we cannot deny. You can't deny that fact while we are running away from our place.
One impression correct from the comment sections. Mmadụ ga-apụta ọsị gị ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ịga back to root. Adị m like itinye religion n'ihe ọbụla m na-ekwu. But still sometimes ndị mmadụ na-ekwu okwu I have to correct it. Because ebe a ka m nọ ekwuo na ihe a na-eme n'omenala bụ ụzọ eziokwu abụghị awaka
ejika o nwere ofufe m chọrọ ịgwa ya ka i wee je gbagawakwa ya ọzọ. Ho ọgụ eji akọ nri abụrụ ndị be anyị inventịrị ọgụ eji akọ nri. I want you to know that. Agwa ngọ na steel fabrication bịara be anyị abịa ntọsọkwa ogusi wee kpọọ ya ọ bịara be anyị abịa ọ teknọlọji bịara abịa ọ bụrụ ndị be anyị inventịrị ọgụ gaba n'iru brọda ịchọzie ije developụ ọdịfa ngwara gaba n'iru.
Okay, so ihe nna achọ
in olden days no nwere pot eji ekunye mmiri pot eji ekunye mmiri ọ etinye ofe there that soup can stay 3 days without ịgbawa ụka ezugosi na asị
Kee pọtụ dị fa
ite aja na-akpọ akpụ
ite
ọgụba
aja ka eji eti
na
ofe.
oh my
Ite aja awụ mmiri ka eji agba ya ejike
no
ka eji agba ya.
etinye ofe na esicha ofe eji a preserve ofe ito my grandmother was using it then.
Ọdụ mma ofe a na-esikwa kata esikwakata ofe ọha ọdụka ya eji ewe ma asịsa mana eziokwu ka ọ nwụrụ.
The only thing I will say is that yes, ndị ọcha nyere anyị aka, they helped us very well. So onye ọbụla nọ n'kịta na-deny the fact that the whites ewebataha development towards our region. A very big lie, because now ihe niile anyị ma today, in fact, majority of the things I ma today is from them. You know? So many people na-deny ya. Enwe ndị ga-ajụ kịta asị gị na ndị ọcha gburu anyị egburu dada na inyere anyị aka. But na anyị na-arụ ụlọ today. Chere my brother, anyị na-arụ ụlọ today with pillar. Na-ehu with block. Ọ ihe a gụrụ na school architecture. Agụcha ya arụ bridges, road, civil engineering. Mba, ị gaghị compare nke ha na-arụ mgbe ahụ na nke a na-arụ kịta.
Ndị Igbo bụ na enyere anyị ọka anyị tụfuo ube. Ube ka eji ata ọka. We forgot that no one nke anyị nwere on our own. Onye akịta akpatara na even ndị a na-eri n'ọnụ that 9 days only in importation. Onwe ndị ga-eri ndomi ugboro ịtọ na mbọsị. A ga-erila ndomi from week to week. Ndomi echọsịsị ezigbo nne ya kwesịrị ike eri na-enyere anyị aka na ndụ. 60 years onye na-ejere anyị ada anụtezi aka maka mmiri anyị na-eri. Ọ dị ka m na-achọ ịgwa ọga mgbe ozu ugo, m na-achọ ịgwa ya na ihe ọ na-ekwu na nnụnụ ji aka chọpụta mmiri ọ na-eri. Ịfụ nnụnụ ka ọ bụrụ nne ije nye ụmụ ya onye si afa o ji ebutekwa ha amụta from mmepe a na-erikwa nri a ha na-eri. All those vegetables ndị be anyị na-eri mgbe gboo, one ka ị nwere ike ịfụ nwa anyị na-erikwa tata.
My brother, go quite na-edere gị na comment section. Gụkwa ihe na-edere gị na comment section ka ịghọta na anwe ndị na-aghọta na enwere aka ndị ọcha nyere anyị today.
Our ancestors actually navigate a way to sustain themselves till eternity without ndị ọcha. Before ndị ọcha ọkwa ha na-amụ nwa, ọkwa ha na-aya ahụ maka ha setiritu ọkwa ha na-amụ nwa ha na-anwụ n'afọ ime anyị na ha anwụzi kịta. They live longer than us, they live healthier than us. Does it mean that without ndị ọcha abịaghị? Now, I'm not saying that they didn't bring the development.
Ihe mere nụ without mee ka nkọwarụ gị na my brother na ntị ịma ụwa na-echenji eche na otu ahụ ụwa ahụ dị mgbu ka ọ dị. Ịma na ọ bụrụ na ancestors anyị nọ kịta ndị ọcha abịaghị ha chi survive on their own. Ụwa na-echenji enwere complications and diseases ga na-apụta na ga na manifest as the world move on that they cannot by themselves solve the problem. I'm telling you the gospel truth.
Their age in all your hard the way
my point bụ na achọrọ m iji ihe akpụ nri mme wee nye example. Nri mme bụ ebe ọ ya bụ ịkụwa isi n'ihe ọbara bụga ebe ahụ ewere ya maa gị ebe ahụ automatically that ọbara will be dissolved. Ọ bụrụ na anyị bụ ndị Igbo kpọrọ ya mkpa today ị mara enwere ike ị na-eme extract dozie ya ọfụma tinye ya na ezigbo mkpọ ga-echekwa ya na-eme ya export ndị ọzọ na-eyuzu nri mma but anyị hapụrụ ya onye ka njiwesi na enyere anyị ọka anyị tụfuo ube we let our own ihe natural na Chukwu ji wee bless anyị ịma o nwere akụkọ na-agba ụtọ anyị nọ kịta ọbara gburu na arụ ebe aja kpata ya nwụọ automatically ifu na there is a change even without going to buy blood nsị gị baa n'ime ọrịa dada na-agwa ahụ ema mkpata nwa ya. That is what my point is. I never bring I know when mgbe nji religion n'ime ihe niile a but ajụ m ejọs mkpuo na our problem bụ lack of continuity, that we didn't continue from where our ancestors stopped. That is the only thing I said. And I went on to say that na sometimes ndị niile ọrụ na-akpọ ndị omenala na-eme omenala na-abụọ ihe ahụ ekwu ka ha na-eme. So I'm not even trying to bring religion into this, but I'm saying where we have succeeded more. That is just it. If ndị be na-ahazi nnukwu ọya tata onwezi onye na-eme osmu of in 100 years na ihe kpatara ya. And I must tell you that na ọ bụghị na anyị bido jebe ụka kpatara ya. Kedu ihe ị na-eri n'ọnụ gị? Ihe a na-eme gị import ga ihe ịmụ ị na-eri your own nke gị si emeta your food. Abacha be anyị akụchinwu ya apart from Jimo onye Enugu na-akụchi abacha eje eme sport onwere onye ọzọ menwuru enu. We abandoned our food and today we are no longer living healthy. Abandon na asị gị na onye enwe cancer of nke a onye enwe kidney of nke a which na ya ga-eme ihe ihe a. Then somebody will come and tell you that you like your Christianity, but what are you doing on Facebook? Who does that? Who is comparing religion and productivity? Ihe na-abụ ofu ihe. Isi gị ga-ebe na ndị ise use moto onye India na-arụ moto but alụ ya mmadụ ebuji India obodo nwere ihe ha ji wee dị ebube. Kedu ihe ha bụ ndị Igbo ji dị ebube? That is my question. Kedu ihe onye arụ ome gị dasị gị jebe n'ala Igbo otu ọ ga-abụ ndị be anyị ya arụ ndị politishan ebu ha jee India. Kedu ihe onye arụ ome asụsụ bụ onye ajebe n'Igbo enweta ya n'Igbo
eyi amanaria n'obodo Igbo asị gị na n'ebe anyị ka ije gwụọ ya.
Ije na be anyị nke mbụsị ịrụ ọgwụ ịba onye be anyị produce last anyị ahụghị na be anyị nke ọgwụ ndị ọcha ụdawara ifu na anyị na-efu efu anyị tọrọ atọ. Amaghịzị ahụ na nna anọ gị mana obi amaghị onye ya nọ mana nna gị anyị na-ekwu nọ many years before ha nwụọ. Kedu ihe mere ha ji wee nọ otu ahụ? And I will still tell you that na ọ bụghị maka na ha kpere arụsị. No. I will still tell you ọ bụghị maka na ha jere ụka. No. Ọ maka na ha na-amonitọ nri ha na-eri. Mgbe abalị efu our ancestors ha na-eje n'ọkụ ka ha jee n'ọkụ agbata ruo abalị anya na-agbanye na AC ka anyị jee n'ọkụ AC. We didn't learn that from them. Ọ na-egbu anyị na-aṅụ everyday ndị akpati na-ele ndị akpati na-agba aka afịa. So that is what I'm talking about. I never
but my brother, let me chip in something. Let me chip in something. The only thing is that the world revolves. That's one thing for sure. Our fathers, our ancestors those days, and more better that time. There is no much pollution those days. There's no much diseases. Imago as they develop, while they move on, and they meet so many things along the way, you know. So why do call them? They don't move around so much. They stay near home. You know, go to farm, come back home, and what much more sieba jewe Ghana or sieba jewe Senegal. These things are not involved. When what motto was not there then, you know. So we will change go that extent that all those changes can be costing diseases.
How survive back then? How was during those days?
No, they succeeded now, but the world revolve now. They cannot stay in the bush forever or stay in blindness forever. It's not possible. The world have to move on. I engage is because I na too ego.
Your prophet Kita no by level here in a village, you know, open on Lund town. Or do you call the same level I am operating back?
There's chance is for them to stay that place because now bread. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, during slave trade, the buy and water. People were not even wearing clothes. Ndocha na shirt and trouser then. Ndocha bịara mgbe ahụ nwechara egbe. Gun was around. Ndị be agba ụta agba ahụ egbe ha daa. Ndị ọcha afụgokwa n'ụzọ moto enwekwanụ moto mgbe ahụ.
There is many pictures of na that picture.
Ịgba ọtọ
mmadụ mmadụ ga-efu ụgbọ ọtọ oge ahụ ndị ọcha na-eme selektred nke anyị kụpa ichi ya. Mmadụ ga-efu ụgbọ ọtọ.
Onye m na-ekwu that na ndị ọcha na-eyi akwa nke ha, anyị nwa na-eyikwa maybe our local cloth then. Let me put it that way.
Why didn't you continue to develop that one handle? Can you export when every day because of too much products here import by I never patronize. I'm telling you the truth.
I want the raw materials to produce those things. We need government to help in that side now because the raw materials are there. We put here, then we can see what we can produce. Man, our government had the what will I say? They're short-sighted. So.
You go back to your root. You go back to your root and we have our way of life, which is culture.
These people, they know the truth, they just want
to go back to your root where this is possible. Here I am just waste of time. Let me tell you. Before I picked something across in the next 30 years. That na enwere ike nwezi ihe ga na-aza dị na-ewu onye Igbo self tribe. Even that 30 years is far. It is very far.
But different cities.
Of course. Ebe a kịta ebe amụ gị ka ewe nwere ihe wụ na ewu onye Ontario ma ewu onye British Columbia ma ewu onye Vancouver ma ewu onye ebe a ma ewu onye no, you are not from anywhere. Ebe amụrụ gị ka ewu. Oh, that time is coming. Ebe amụrụ gị ka
ka m gwara ha na in about 30 years to come.
Yeah, go back to our root is a waste of time. Let's not deceive ourselves. Even majority of ụmụ na moketa na Igbo anaghịzi asụ nwa Igbo. English ka ha na-asụ. Ị na-ekwu okwu go back to your root. So ndị anụnwa na-asụ Oyibo keta anụnwa ga-amụ ụmụ nke ha kpọrọ ha nawa back to their root. I don't understand. You got to know that now just a waste of time. Waste. Let's keep moving forward as it is. Do you understand, Ejike?
Yes, sir. Of course, I know those things. We call it like you can call it like evolution. It's normal. The world is going somewhere. But the point remember, going back to roots, you people may interpret in religious way. No. It's just like knowing your identity. There are things you have fundamental. You have to go back to the taproot. Like if you have a house and that house started having problems, the engineer or whatever that built the house, we go back to the roots, mark the foundation, whatever the problems. That's what we are saying. And now it's not about
root where I got to Yaketa. We're going one route I got to. Let me know. I want to know.
That is what we are saying. So, yeah, is Solugonandena advocating to go back to your root.
No,
Ezugo, you go there, Ajuju, route where I got to ya. Of one, we're going one route.
Going back to a chaotic age to start taping per one like in olden days. You know, una fears that una read the normal meaning and by going back to root. It have nothing to do with religion. I know. Let us just think outside the box of religion. What is the problem anyway? I haven't done that. I don't do all those women. I don't do that. No, I don't do those things now.
Your ancestors.
I don't do such a thing. I don't
You
do
believe
that.
today when you came your ancestors.
No, I don't believe that.
Then, that thing. Your ancestors.
No, for me, I do worship. I don't do that. No, I don't do that.
Educate. Whatever needs to let's go back to our root. It's not
maybe I may understand it in another bad dimension, but I don't do those things. I don't know Iwaji. I don't do those things.
Then stop supporting them.
I believe in practicality. Life is more about practical than spiritual of a thing. I don't believe in all those things. Even I don't believe in prophecy. I don't believe also in prophecy from any man of God.
The good news here. The good news here is that now go back to our root is dead and buried. Or possible. Ihe anyị amaghị ihe anyị ma. Ihe anyị ma nke aha anyị ma dị mma. Omenala, yes. Ka afa m bụ Amadike. Ezugo ka afa gị wee ezugo. Ihe omenala ka nri anyị na-eri, ịgba nkwụ, ịgba egwu, iti mmọnwụ nke anaghị eji nsị na aja wee na-eti. All those things are normal. I'm so I'm using root to kind of not yes.
Request again. Na man for some time, but each get one back.
Somebody, Eric Owuzu, but I think even our brother about this global chocolate, but the case of and kind of the first program before. He wanted to come in.
Something I push, something in you, within you know that is the highly impossible. We are not leaving anybody behind. People then you stay behind. People are moving ahead.
Olden age. And I go up to olden age.
What are they talking about?
No, Oga for dealer. Imana on a actually then appear with different ideology. Odogu, you are welcome, sir. Actually, then appear with a different ideology.
Baba Taguru now. Baba Taguru
believe. Educate with another ideology of let's go back to our root. Matthias in Ishi. Waja Ishi. Yet had them with God they put an answer. Nande redeem, Nande winners, the same thing. Nande Anglican, Nande Catholic.
Honorable dissenting before.
If once get your own idea of going back to the root, DJ from Nke Matthias, DJ from Nke Waja, DJ from Nke Gulu, Nkonu DJ from Nke Kelafa, Okongu Mazidibia, complete on a medibia, on a wafa, on a medibia, on a walk, on a
I don't believe in Igbo, but all those things doesn't work. I don't believe in this thing.
They believe for no FIFA. Obromina and Igbo Kunu name, Ayekota and Kahunu name, Alexa, or God for the Ikuchiku.
Yeah, the one there one.
Welcome, sir.
Good evening. Yeah. Yes. No, honestly, this debate this evening all very, very interesting because this our brother
Alex, when you were I got for the long go back or
go back. Go back. Go back.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Alex, what no headset? You want to when you feel
but I'm on the phone.
My voice I had allowed for
okay. I just got come with a wired headset. Come with a wired.
So educate need to confuse. When if only with
I'm not confused, but you don't fail to understand us also. See where I stand.
To confuse education, they could to confuse. Go myself, I have any idea of going back to the root. If you go yes member, so I have a kumaka. You are just deceiving yourself. Your my whole reason is you will like him, Matthias. You are an antichrist, but you are denying that you are not an antichrist. So I am go as in the going back to the root.
Okay, be a message to pull the job. I do go to why he's not getting it right. Actually,
If you know Kayana.
I wait for my program with Matthias, live program. I asked him those questions.
Yes or no?
I said no. I said that no. Church, we can live in peace, but they live Professor, all those
okay. Okay. I couldn't defend the
yes.
clear.
My brother.
So I know this program since Nege. Mana only even Nezugo and this our brother, because honestly, this going back to our roots, I was quite define and at least I will not attend this because I don't want easy. Because I need who now. I need who our forefather. Yotago. Ezugo the other day say, how many of us will Iji gallon nabo, Jabata miliburi anata? That the answer is no. Yotago is not easy because Irukanaga and this issue of our ancestors. I want my own version because anybody will not like it. Yotago. Because I need put a lot of emphasis on these ancestors. Yes, it's good to honor our ancestors, but that does not mean my mother got idolized and say, or this guy has to God. If we really want to question our ancestors very, very well, so I'm not going to say our ancestors don't have but that does not mean to have to spend my energy dwelling on them, forgetting the tide of the time. And well, my own analysis about the code where things fall apart, that he was just in this environment failing to see the bigger picture of what is going on. Do you understand me? So the truth about it is that the world is evolving. Whether you like it or not, you have to follow up. Because going back to our root and the whole you know, where do we start? It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So let us not waste our energy. And I have a problem when you try to say na Igbo na Igbo be the best in the world. Yeah, that is your own vision. But so if you want to balance the equilibrium, you go statistics and facts, you know. So going back to this our roots, honestly, is the picture is getting bigger and bigger. And
it's highly impossible.
And yes, it's the bitter truth which some people don't want to hear. But if anybody have a better argument to counter your claim, let him just write us 10, at least once Bible nowhere. At least I'm on King James version. And we go revised standard version. You know, so this going back to our roots, do we really have, you know, like a 10 commandment, a template, a model you follow, something like that? It's not going to be easy because, you know, so I don't want to why now, not here now. To God be the glory. I need so bad one way or the other. By growing up, culture and whatever. How are we going to convince all of us who know Umaka? All of them got the best nursery school. You can't
lost generation.
you can't eat your cake and have it.
Yeah, it's a lot
even Nabani, Mandi Bicheliki Maja, nursery school, best school, this, that, in a pampangwagi. Then you can't, you want to keep convincing Waga now. I know I've no argument to this woman because I only call your ancestor. Near Willie phone is the smartphone. Google, you're going to go to the answer and give you father. You look stupid 9 years. That is the fact. That is the fact of it.
It's the bitter truth.
It's the bitter truth. Okay.
Just somebody actually, but I can't open visa program now. One of our sisters will come in around 8 o'clock. So can just mail. But we are 1 hour ahead of Nigeria.
Okay.
Okay, Biamuti Igbo TV. What from about the okay, thank you,
Okay, ọ nwere onye na-ekwu the other na-asị King Leopold of Belgium, this, that. That's my point, you know. Leopold of Belgium, all ndị Congo ka ọ ka mee ife, ịghọtago? Mana Leopold of Belgium now, ị ga-afụ picture ya, ị ga-afụ how he look like. Ije Brussels, ị ga-afụkwa some kind of statue or whatever, ịghọtago? Then let us juxtapose it to my own ancestor, believe with the time of Leopold of Congo. Do I have a picture of my own grandparents? I don't have. All no can here. So more my grandfather during the time of Leopold of Congo. Man, Leopold na package fan and one picture, one history, man. Believe I will keep with history. I'm gonna ask us better. So what do? This our generation. We just have to follow the trend. You just have to catch up. You just have to put Chineke Nandocha Kani. I know this Ali Igbo. Nobody make what research for that now. The scholars in the Ethiopia, in the Kenya, age city scan when I see nobody the oldest people on earth. You know, that thing is a fact, it's scientific proof there. You talk I know Kumakaniwa, Kemakandi Aztec, Kemakandi Mexico, Kemakandi those Mayan people. Machu Picchu is still there. If you travel there, you see it there. In the Amazonia, on Sentinel Island that have not encountered modern civilization. So that we don't just dwell in Ali Igbo, believe that the world ended in Ali Igbo ancestor. Can you do what history for other people there? So then, do you understand me? You know? So Igbo become our chi. Yes. So to God be the glory, we have the smartphone on our fingertip here. It's not just argument. Waja, like a waja, but I'm a waja. If in Amara, sometimes on a make program, they live in a comment section. They did a comment section. See, I check comment section. You have to go check comment section. Another macha. We are all here to learn. Nkena moro kita now. Nje Google one Chile and I can make more research. You don't just come and say this thing is not possible. And what about announcement in an Igbo? No, you don't just come and you have to. Open the guys still the Waganda Kideme research. Amami water because you have new kita now. The whole world is watching it. All the go now. You don't understand me. You know, so you have to give out facts because all this thing, our forefathers, my grandfather will okay. As my grandfather be a hunter, Gandali village. I still have the memory of Ibas no Isiagu Manka, you know. Then I started asking my uncle lately about 10 years ago. We discovered that my tiger, I'm not my tiger in Africa. I my tiger. Now you see, getting cable tiger, getting cable go. I have to take my time to study it. I'm not to my point. Now, tiger in Africa. You understand me? But again, one day believe in a tiger, something like that. You understand me? So you don't just carry a story from generation. Some even the Bible, even Paul, when we make some mistake, which some pastors are trying to correct. You know, but this oral tradition and oral history, it does not work in this 21st century because you go to Google, if you search well, you will get an answer. So we have to be careful. So this
Alex, onwere eventually ikwu ka ndị mmadụ wee ghọta ebe anyị na-eje. Alex, ịma na ana m agwa ha na as far as development ịghọtago to concern and the technology, science and technology to concern, construction to concern now, that you can only develop on what is happening now. Now, on overall system, eji alu bridge na China, eji alu bridge na America.
Well, I'm not an engineer, neither am I a surveyor, but at least one format, one single template.
It's the same. The same thing.
Yes. The same way. In Africa here. So that is why I know the world is now a global village. It is not all about it.
It's even more than anything more than what I don't go more than global. I don't even know the term. I don't know the acronym to use now. It's more than the global self.
Yes.
Ụwa na-aga n'iru, a na-eme advancement, and ihe ha na-aghọtaghị is that majority of us, our state now, ekwetahụ na go back to our roots. Okay, ndị nke kwetakwa ekweta na-akụzikwara ụmụ ha like in a civilized way. They are not even taking them back to the villages to start going to community primary school and nursery schools in our villages. Ha na-akpọga ha classic places, big restaurants. A na-eri Chinese food, na-eri McDonald's, na-eri shawarma. You know, so I don't know how you think that this generation nwa ga-emụrụ ga-emecha gawa back to our ihe a wụ that na ebe ahụ ha nọ ka ha na-emove kwa ọ na amụmụ nke ha na-epush kwa ahead. They are moving ahead, not backwards. So that go back to our roots is a failure. Onye ọbụla na-eche na is active, is not act, is just mere talk, just ka ọ bụrụ na ekwuru okwu.
O nwere ife m mụtara n'aka Peter Obi na-achị. Mgbe ahụ enwere Millennial Development Goal. Peter Obi sị na Millennial Development Goal a NDG. No now the development master plan for the world at that moment. Now any country actually, any developing countries actually develop, we must key into that millennial developmental goal. No hold through all the master plan into the modern society. Now, that MDGs were there.
That time AI can record battle.
So, can even why? Now, that can live in those stone age. In those stone age, the world doesn't operate that way again. The world doesn't operate that way again. Even in Zambia, if in Docha, even in America, if in China. Even in Nigeria here, even the China, even the America, for Americans, and the world is where to see. Any country, okay, look at, or go back, Alex.
Yes.
You look at Ukraine and Russia, see where affect almost the whole world. How?
Yes.
Because of wheat and grain production, and now Ukraine the biggest producer of.
You look at COVID-19. COVID-19 is where made the world of those still, the world of those posts. Look on almost then I give you, almost then I gas.
Yes.
Of course.
That these people today that the world today is not all about I want, go one. It is all about everybody.
That's right.
Yes.
It is everybody. But they are failing to hear the light of Africa will God each year. Now the system of marketing. Then they use wow.
Look, Ezugo, I'm not my people.
You know, but don't worry, kids. So, family, when you kids succeed, the family with subsistence family. Yeah, I call area with the family.
People are makolebu GMO self. You have to go.
Buy a single farmland, na family idea. So to Mbobo. And then Mboba, if you see the uku boy, uku orchard, uku mango, uku apple, cocoa, who's if you don't know? So it is not all about what and who is if Kelu only when they produce to be fair, they produce for your consumption only. Nobody, the world has moved away from that level, from that age. Back to even our ancestors today, they will be happy at where we are today. That's our ancestors. They will be happy they have life today.
Yes, and yes, I believe with you. I believe with you, Ezugo. Omo ife jike na-ekwu na ndị ba na travel nka mgbe eji tutu mgbe itete bụ ụtụtụ ya ị ga-ekwu maka ikwuru maka mmụọ. For example, na mmụọ na onwe m na ịjụọ m na nna m anagoro obodo oyibo ebe 1960 because nna m bụ engineer with Liverpool. Yotago. So mmụọ bụ onye nọ na Lagos now. Nna agwa gị na m Barbasco na-akpọ chopper, Barbasco na-akpọ grifter. Ọ bụrụ ito na East na ịmara anya you no go understand them. You understand me? So no, mgbe itete bụ ụtụtụ ya, yotago. This word I know now, I am saying ụmụaka ndị anyị na-anụ anyị mụrụ kịta now. This going back to our roots, you can convince me and Ezugo and this our brother anyị mana ụmụaka anyị mụchara kịta o doro mụ na aka anya especially ndị amụ n'ala bekee if you do anyhow nwa gị report ọ ga-anara gị nwa gị korokoro n'anya gị. So it is the bitter truth. It is the bitter truth. So
Ezigbo Joa bia Mary.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
I'm watching all the time.
Okay, Alex, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm making you I'm making you
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, got you, sir.
Since then, I turn a Omenala, then I got Azu, Omenala. And I what I tell you, I know work in a Ginajumo or him on his square or him on his. Ndino na Nigeria, bina Lagos, bina Owerri, bina Enugu, Ndi Igbo. Ana akuzuru mu otesa asị Igbo. Ide ekwu na-aga back to Omenala. Omenala anyị, instead anyị nwa ga-take time, gịnị ka anyị ga-eme restore our culture? Encourage ndị na-ede akwụkwọ historians. Oge anyị ka nwere few people dị ndụ ndị okenye. Jezutasa ihe ndị bara uru a ga-edewere next generation. Ọ bụ ka ndị mmadụ si eme. Ede ya na akwụkwọ desi ya. Ị na-fight ndị ụka. Ndị ụka na-arụ chọọchị, ndị ụka ekwu nwere oge nkwụ na program gị. The kind of services ndị ụka na-provide na Nigeria. Ndị ụka pụọ na Nigeria na ara gara akpa half of the people na Nigeria. There's no comfort, nothing coming from the government. Still every day, I got like back to Omenala. I'm from the GO the other day on your machine TF choosing. Why are they getting to know West Time which is 0? Only when a brain, only when I'm born out there. I don't America by no. India can keep their culture. They make them. They use Oku, they use Yenine. Mean the blueprint for development. You see, I like to back to Omenala. Can you like to back to Omenala? Get on the Omenala and I like to back. And then the majority of these people, no Canada, no Europe, in Angumiro, in Ango, Ipo, what I said, Brooklyn, like Josephine. It's like back to Amam Higgins, Amam Higgins, I like to back. More canoe more yaman maybe you can na where some of the streams not all of this oberena you can know. So the back and have but going back to our roots, going back any west to their time. Find out like when museum every things, every people get by it brought my show but you see that here culture on the village, you know. Yeah, when this Ryan village you know more of my come back again as you go. Okay, Mbu. Ana mo I want a culture. Iduru nwa boy mo negotiate ya. How many people already ije mo ahia na ke mbi be na? Enwere o. Na akọ gere ka ndị sina dị mma. Because
yes, my brother. I said it from the beginning that it's a waste of time. Any person say, let's go back to our root. He knows is absolutely failure. Omana Odarada is a failure already because we are moving ahead with science and technology. We are moving ahead with advancement. We are moving ahead with education. We are moving ahead with a lot of new knowledges. How do you do this and do that? Let's get better. Mado Sege go back. Who is going back? Let them go back. Okwa villages in Ohanta villages also. Why are they not going back? To go back. Many of them not Lagos, no other states in Nigeria. No kwane could go back. Ufodu no bodo Igbo. So I don't know who is deceiving who here. Ama homonya na goribia. Ama waja my brother who is in Ghana. Let's go back home. He's not in the village. He didn't train his children in the village. He didn't marry from the village. So nothing about communal life or feel the heat, but he still let people go back home. Home is beautiful. Home is this, home is this. All them want to go back home.
The program,
All them are okay to go back to our home, like my brother crew. And we hear suggestion I love so much. And here we're a museum. We don't have museum. We can build a museum. What are our cultures and so many things? Fill here up. No more batakwa manywa bata. We see some things anywa puna mahokuti about. But we don't even have a museum. And what in here we don't have a museum. We don't have nothing. And culture. How do you introduce your culture to the world? How do you introduce your culture to the people? All what through this kind of museum and some kind of places similar history. It's not all about Edina Achuaja, Awogu, Mona, Abukaikai, and all those things. It doesn't, it's their belief, but for me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't change anything. We have to progress, water that going back to our root does not make any sense. And nobody, so far I'm concerned, is ready to go back to any route. We know our route, so there's no route we are going back. We already know our route. I am a route where I know when I'm able to put. So what am I going back to know? Can you also I'm my grandfather, great grandfather, 3 generations. So what am I gonna about them? Can I go and dig them out of the grave and bury them or rebury them or eat them? I don't know what you want me to do with our ancestors. We love them. They're wonderful people. But let's move ahead. They have done their own part. They've moved ahead. So let's continue moving. Thank you.
Something that as simple as some of those people can't do today. What will you take less time, yeah? Ije catalog akwụkwọ ndị ha na-akpata n'ime ọhịa gafee gafee bekee ya gafee Igbo ya a catalog ọhịa, so anyị ga-enwe something anyị ga-have for the next generation. Ibe na TV na-akọferi nonsense na-enweghị isi na ọdụ. Ị na-eme NGO mana ọ bụrụ na obodo oyibo ndị a na-eme NGO ga-egecha mkpọrọ because enwe auditors na-eme audit.
Of course, that's invention. That's invention.
Yeah. Ndị mmadụ tụje gị were na-abịa akọferi na agba nkalari n'aka na-agagharị time ị ga-spend to educate other people ji ndị mmadụ ụzọ were ya na-agafe aga akwụsị ndị ọkada na-adistọb ndị na-ekpere chi ha.
No, public nuisance. Don't have got from them because are from the effort. Okay, what can you offer me now? Going back to our roots. Okay, in what or nothing to offer. Number one is that if you keep Christianity and traditionalists, they have nothing to offer. They can't offer me good school. They can't offer me knowledge. They can't offer me good hospital. They can't offer me advancement. And what in here? So why am I going back there? But Christianity at least can provide schools, good teachers, good environment, hospitals. They can provide so many things that can help life today. If you can't offer me nothing, going back to my roots, I know my roots, so I shouldn't go back there. I know what it is. I'm due already. I'm part of the root. So there's no need. There's nothing like going back to my roots.
I'll go back. I know. I'll go for the na
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome, sir.
Daruno. Biko m egosi ihu m ka m wepụzie enye because anọ m ọrụ biko.
Okay, sir.
O nwere ajụjụ m jụrụ from the comment section. Asị m biko kedu ndị wu ancestors anyị? Ancestors. Kedu ndị wu ancestors anyị? Maka na nwa nwanne m nwoke nwụrụ 7 years ago. My father won in 1992, and many people ma ndị ntọrọ ma ndị tọrọ m ma ndị asịrị akọrọ m n'akụkọ nwụrụ ma na-eme itere ma amara like nna m ochie ka anyị define godo ancestors ma anyị na-ekwugodo okwu ancestors because they won't know ancestors that too much. Almost can have a no Igbo because actual way she has it will know Igbo.
It will know you.
It will know Igbo. Then, number 1. Number 2, actually, make a statement. Now, anybody be a lavish, no waste his quality time discussing ancestors or doing campaign for ancestors. That person that Iberibe or Marie, you will remind here with that man. Just like as you have always consistently said, the world is globalizing, the world is moving ahead. And because the world is moving ahead, human beings are also evolving. Reason why we do not, or that question, Hanaju, na-arụ ogene, na-arụ ji, na-arụ ede, na-arụ ogiri. Why did we not take up from them? Why we could not take up from them with that? The society is emerging, the world is evolving. Society is moving ahead towards science and technology, towards light. People are moving away from darkness. Their head is towards light. Towards light. The world is globalizing. And when they are about comparative advantages, country to start doing those things they are more capable in doing. Leaving those ones they cannot do. And where optimal efficiency in producing or doing for other countries that can do it better. And when we're trading, the concept of international trading, ndị nke unu na-alụtazi ndị una na-ele nke unu na-alụtanwuzi nke ndị ọzọ na-alụta unu eje na-egoro from them. This idea and a push, go back to their root, is a way of putting more confusion into themselves, not for us, putting more confusions into themselves, because I will expect them to channel all this energy to government. Because ndị ọcha na-ekwu na ndị ọcha develop, ndị ọcha mere nka, ndị ọcha mere nka, ndị ọcha mere nka. Or individuals in the ọcha, their government provided enabling environment for their people, for their inventors to succeed. Today in Nigeria, nwatakịrị bụ laptop na-aga, maybe in about public transport, police pussy searching, fear with laptop, I attack a Yahoo boy, and don't wake in prison. In a one that na be Lord, or that na police call aka, maybe more will be Lord with a laptop. Oh, wake by now, allegations in your on. I am telling you, be Lord waking on a prison today because of allegations, no laptop. But today, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. Can be if you laptop. Some of them evil agenda with that laptop can still be resuscitated, can still be transformed, and those their capacity, those their energies can still be galvanized into more productive ventures. All we should be doing as Igbos now to start campaigning for our people to have a say in government, not roots, not ancestors. Those are idle and stupid thoughts. Anybody telling you ancestors, roots, or whatever is stupid, is mentally deranged. Because are we the only people that have ancestors? Why are Fulani not always on the Facebook talking about the ancestors? Why are Hausas and Yorubas? Why Ghanaians? Why is Americans not talking about the ancestors? They have the history of their ancestors and their achievements. They are moving ahead. The world is moving ahead. Everybody is moving ahead. That is why somebody like Ejike, Germany, he has not learned any technology there to transfer, to bring home. He has not learned any skill there to bring home. But he will come and bring goat to Matthias. I was expecting him as only people in Germany to come with Ndi. No, at least Matthias, now that you have a voice, I can partner with you. Let us do something. There's this IT solution we can now teach people. Let us do it like this. Okay, in your church, okay, I will come. I will bring laptop. I will bring the television. Let me experiment. Let me particularize something and teach them that if as they are there in the church, they can be contributing 1,000 or this 100 naira, or that in this way, there's a way you do this. It will give rise to this. Maybe a form of cooperative societies. And from there, from the members of his church, they will be lending money to other people that are in need. And from there, interest and generate from there. See, and all that. But he will come back, then a goat. Nature goat. Now, go back to your root. Go back to your root. Let me tell you guys. Go back to their root. Go back to their root. All of them have different agendas. But one purpose. The only purpose they have is let Christianity go. Why do they want Christianity to go? Because Christian messages, raw Christian messages is provocative. Ha na-eji ntị anụ ya. Onye na-akwa iko achọrọ iji ntị nụ ka ị na-akọndem ịkwa iko. Onye na-egbu mmadụ achọrọ iji ntị nụ ka ị na-akọndem igbu mmadụ. Onye na-amagbu mmadụ achọrọ iji ntị nụ ka ị na-akọndem ya. So the only agenda banwe ka make sure na silence ndị nwere okwukwe na Chineke. Ọgwụna onwere any other agenda. Because lost like Ebuka Ezugo pointed out, notice we have different faiths in Christendom. There were different beliefs and faiths in Omenala. When they believe in Nebafa, when they believe in Anka, when they believe in Anka, you know. But all of them are together fighting one cause to send Christianity home or to the grave, which I know is impossible. That is more reason why you will notice that of all these years, how many years now Matthias the Golumbu on it? Have you seen any responsible or reasonable Igbo man around him? Have you seen any responsible Igbo man around him? The only responsible Igbo man around him was Waja. Until today, I'm still making a research. I'm still thinking, Kamata, he push Waja to Matthias. Who's Matthias? Who's Waja from Matthias? If you not, he knows around Matthias one day. I don't know how best to describe them so that Ofeke. The only person, the only human being I see around Matthias is Waja. As at today. Why their message is not gaining momentum? Their message are coordinated, are tied in their messages. And you can't engage them. Why you cannot engage them with that? Any of them, we say, they're gonna discuss here Omenala. Akụkọ gịnị a ga-aba nwamba because ọkọrọ nke onye ma-eme jiri like imisi program ezugo na adị m ka imisi nne ụmụ ihe ọ na-efu m n'ahụ mmisi ama m na ana m emisi mma watch kwa ma emesi enyi but imitiri life ọ na-ewo m ihe n'arụ ọ na-eme m ka onwe ihe nnudo ka onwe ihe funere m.
Thank you very much.
Ihe nji wee like program ezigbo ụda point 1 ọfụta a ga-atakọli ya before agawa to point 2 ịchọ ka enyela ala kọghele akụkọ ndị goof ịkpọnye to point 2 ịkụtakwa iwu bring go back to that point A una agbapịa isi ya before agawa to point B. Ihe eji enweta their balance na some platforms a na-abata ụda those people amara ọgwụ eji enweta ha ọgwụ ihe eji nweta ya ụda gị na ya kwuo okwu kwuo maka ịrụ maka 1 point A for example education unu copy that point A ekwenye ka ọ drag ya to point B and to C because he will continue dragging you. They revel in confusion. So they want what should be our focus in Igbo land and our message and education to our youth, younger ones, to get involved in the political and the economic process in the country. Into political parties, they should go into political parties because it is government that is doing everything in the whole wide world. Is government. Is absence of government. Who can I imagine the little name? Ejibena Nigeria today, the single largest owner of hospitals in Nigeria after government is churches. Even schools, even maternity homes, even these welfare institutions, all churches with this thing coming in the gap where government is not existing, and still churches are not being appreciated. Our problem is not Oka, Our problem is government. Get involved in the political process. Show me one video, just one video, Matthias Melo, during 2023 election process. Either supporting one candidate or another. He never made any contribution. Yet, Matthias, man of government, you provide all these things when it matters. But he never participated in 2023 elections.
Then, Emeka gave Peter Obi out, which he knows that Peter Obi won the election, but he came out to celebrate Tinubu, to chastise a Christian, you know, all these things. So evil agenda, I call it evil agenda. Even a big followership, even a big platform to mobilize like 500 votes at least for people. You never did that. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying.
Yes, I'm getting what you're saying. We're hearing.
Matthias, he made a single post, either supporting P2B or Sowore, or maybe any other younger person with capacity to deliver Nigeria from darkness and leadership bondage. He didn't do anything of any of that sort. The time that no Ndi Yoruba, Ndi Hausa, on their own, were spending money in favor of P2B. And going out, Sokoto, one village na Sokoto. Some women with hijab were going house to house, sharing Labour Party emblems and cards, mobilizing their people in favor of P2B. When the overseas, natural ego, party, people will gather. Nigeria, but please, on your contact list, email up to 50 or 30 people, non-Nigeria, on your phone. Because for each and every one of them, start telling them the problem Nigeria knows. Because you are here, you have seen the development, what government can do. Because go ahead that now. Government holds the key to development and the welfare of the citizens, and no other person.
Okay.
So thank you. From the background. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, God, for that. I appreciate.
Thank you
very much. Okay, one time we got better about to go.
ọka ọpụgo ọkwa onye nke na-ekwu okwu
mgbe onye nke na-ekwu okwu o nwere our brother batara ọfụ mgbe batara mgbe ahụ ọgwa ọgụbaka na
yes akara m na ya
okay ma na that our brother apụgo ma na that our brother apụgo okay mma ka mma round the program up now maka emetego nyaka ka mee something when you again this night e dedicate to the program off maka ekwuoli okwu a
okay n'aka it's true ka m gwa nduzie up anyway. Just what I advise our people is that onye ọbụla gwara gị let's go back to our root ghọta na ọ dị very unserious because they have nothing to offer you. All destruction ka ha ga-offer gị. You just tell them that you want to move ahead. Advancement is what you want. So remain blessed. Ezugo, thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Bye.
Okay, sir. My birthday is coming up. 15th of May next month. 15th of May next month is my birthday. Don't worry. 15th of May next month. And I have a special program, a special package. I want us to run as a family. Let's go Global TV. We are going to run that program before 15th of next month. Let us bless souls. Let us bless people. Let us impact to humanity as a family, as a team. So, you need to let in your spirit to be part of that program, part of that project. You can inbox me. It's not for everybody. It is for those who are led in spirit. Let us also touch lives as Ezugo Global TV. Remember that we are known for actions and not words. So, Obrona, you are led in your spirit to celebrate Ezugo, but you are impacting on humanity. You are impacting on other people's life. You can send me a message in my inbox. Yeah, send me a message in my inbox. Then I will brief you on the program outline for to mark that birthday. Yeah, so Onoseluaka, you are welcome. Yeah, so 15th of next month is my birthday. But before that 15th, I want us to undertake on this project. Let us go on this project as a family. Yes, let us go on this project as a family. A lot of people now saying, Ezugo, only monetize go page you will be sending you stars. Ezugo, yeah, I remember Mexico TV in Ezugo monetize that page so that okay, let us forget about monetizing the page for now. For now, Emily file actually make a challenge to go. Do it now, but not for me, but for the sake of people who are going to smile because of this project. Yeah, at Ezugo Global TV. As a family, as a team, if you want to be part of that project, you can inbox me. Onoseluaka, yes, I appreciate you. You are always there supporting us. You are one of our top fans. Yeah. You are one of our top fans. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody joining today on my program. And let us do it again. I may still come back again this night. this kind of program back to back. Yes, but we're going to start it again. Back to back, back to back, back to back. On Asena, Abatacha Ife, Kerges Wewe, Abaye Swike, Nona, Otacha Ife, no. Remember, 15th of next month. Before that 15th, I'm going to outline the projects that I have for that birthday. Obulu Nation is a part of that project. Inbox me, send me a message on my inbox. Send me a message in my inbox. Let us talk so that we can do it together as a team and as a family. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much.